Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I've got another video in my minimalism series. So if you're interested in minimalism or just less consumption, less consumerism, you can check out my playlist. So if you have any video ideas, topic ideas, please leave them in the comments below and I will try to do more videos to do with minimalism. I mean, I'm not a complete minimalist where my house is like empty, but I do feel like in the last couple years, I have definitely reduced my consumption a lot. I really think more about my purchases long-term rather than just instant gratification, like, oh, I bought something new. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my top 10 things that I have really greatly reduced or altogether stopped purchasing. I used to buy and spend quite a lot of money on getting my hair colored. I used to either buy hair color myself and I used to color my own hair, or I would go to the salon and spend heaps and heaps of money getting different treatments done with hair color. It's been many years now. I decided, why am I doing this? First of all, it's so expensive. I just don't really see the need for it. I like the color of my hair, and I don't really feel like I need to run after every trend like balayage or whatever, ombre hair and all these things. Like, I just like my hair the way it is, and it's so much more low maintenance. I don't have to go and run out to the salon to get my roots touched up, and I don't need to spend a lot of money on that. For me, it was also just a time thing, you know, coloring my own hair or going to the salon to get it treated. It was just took a lot of time. And honestly, I know a lot of people will say, well, you might feel differently if you have gray hair. And you're right, I don't have gray hair yet. I was thinking, you know, even if I do maybe start getting gray, I might not even color it, because why not? I mean, I don't know, like, women feel like so pressured to color their hair once they start growing gray. I don't know, I'm thinking more and more that I will just rock the gray. I no longer spend money on bras. Yes, you've got that right. I do not wear bras about 95% of the time in my life. I did a video a while back about stopping to wear a bra. It got a lot of views, it got a lot of interest, it got a lot of comments. I think people are very curious about why I no longer wear a bra. And honestly, I've been braless now for over a year. I think I might do an update video. Let me know if you want to see an update, you know, 1 year without, or it's over a year, but over a year without a bra. What are my thoughts on it now? I just find them so uncomfortable. I feel so constrained. I feel constricted. I feel like society is putting the pressure on women to wear these totally unnecessary garments. I mean, I can maybe understand women who have super large, heavy breasts. Maybe in that instance, maybe a bra helps. I cannot speak from experience because I don't have huge, large breasts. I don't wear bras anymore going out of the house and running errands and even meeting friends. Like, I just don't really see the need to wear this really uncomfortable contraption. And so I no longer buy them. All right, another thing that I stopped buying are gifts. And I know that this is going to be controversial because people might think I'm some big old Scrooge who doesn't want to spend money on their friends. For my family, I no longer send them gifts. Like, my family lives in Vancouver, I live in Switzerland, so it's always like really, really hard giving them presents because the cost of shipping, like if I were to buy the thing, send it over, the cost of shipping is so expensive that sometimes it's more expensive than the gift itself. So it's really stupid. So I'd order from like an online shop in Canada and it would be delivered to their house. And I always just found that's just so impersonal. You know, they say there's like the 5 languages of love, like how you express love and appreciation to people. And for me, giving gifts is not one of them. I don't place value on people giving me gifts. I always tell people, please don't get me anything. I stopped doing Christmas gifts, I think two Christmases ago, and it was the best decision ever. Now my Christmases are so stress-free, and I definitely think you can enjoy Christmas, and you can even enjoy birthdays without gifts. I think it might be different if I had, like, you know, if there was young children I was getting gifts for, but even in that case, like, I have friends who have children and they are so overloaded with toys. Their rooms are stuffed full of toys and clothes and stuff, and I'm just thinking, well, why do you have to add to that? Why do you have to add to more consumerism? Back when I was a kid, I didn't have like millions of toys and clothes. Like, I wore mostly my sister's hand-me-downs, and we did have a few toys, obviously, but you know, our rooms weren't stuffed full with toys. I feel like you're teaching children, like at a really young age, that consumerism is, you know, the way to go, and that's how you express your appreciation for someone. But I feel like there's so many better ways to express your love and appreciation from someone rather than just going into a store and buying something. So what I've done for my family is I no longer give them gifts like material things. I give them experiences. So my father recently had his 70th birthday, and I got him a flight, like with a seaplane around Vancouver. They fly around Vancouver on a seaplane and you see the whole Lower Mainland. It's really cool. So another thing that I've stopped buying is tons of different skincare products. I've been kind of battling with perioral dermatitis this year. It has totally cleared up, thank God. But at the beginning of the year, basically starting in like January, February, I started getting perioral dermatitis in my face, and I did have to go to a dermatologist to get it resolved. I was on medication for it, so now it's all gone. So that kind of opened my eyes, because I truly think that it was just a mix of different things, like trying out always different skincare products, always switching up my skincare routine, over cleansing, you know, using all these different things and using face masks and things that have perfumes inside them and all these things. Like, my skin is so sensitive that I just went back way to the basics. The only thing right now that I'm currently doing on my skin is I use a cleanser and one moisturizer, and that is it. During the day I put on sunscreen, and that is it. Okay, another thing that I definitely stopped buying a lot less of, or I haven't really even bought new stuff in a really long time, is jewelry. I'm wearing these sterling silver hoop earrings that I bought like, I don't know, a year ago or something, and I've been wearing these all the time. They are real silver. I basically don't buy costume jewelry anymore. It just ends up tarnishing, and then it looks ugly and I have to throw it away and I have to buy more costume jewelry. But honestly, I don't even wear jewelry that much. You guys see that I don't even wear my wedding band. I don't wear my engagement ring. I don't wear like any rings anymore in my finger. I don't really wear necklaces. I don't even really enjoy wearing jewelry. I often feel like it just gets in the way. Honestly, I feel the best when I'm not wearing a single piece of jewelry. I don't need jewelry to be more womanly, to express myself. Like, I don't need to adorn myself with all these medals on my body just to look great. Since we moved house, I packed up all my jewelry, and honestly, I haven't even unpacked it because I haven't even had the desire to wear it. Random nail polishes. So this is kind of a weird one, but I would often do this if I went out to the grocery store. Definitely a lot of the time I would just buy like one polish. I'd just like pick out a color and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty, gotta buy it. Go home, put it on maybe like once, and then I would just put it in my nail polish collection. And I probably would never wear it again. You know, it's very small, it's not very expensive, there's so many fun colors. So it's very easy to just randomly go and buy that one nail polish. If you add it all up about how much money you spent on all these random little makeup trinkets that you probably didn't even use that much, it does add up. And also, it's not even just the money, it's like, I don't need all this nail polish. I have majorly decluttered my nail polish collection. I went down from 4 drawers now to barely having 2. Like, they're not even filled. It would basically just be 1 drawer. So I got rid of almost like 3/4 of my nail polish collection, and I realized like I don't need to buy any more. Dresses. I don't feel comfortable in dresses. I don't like wearing dresses. They never fit me right. I am very tall. I'm 5'10", which is 177 centimeters, and I have a very long upper body and like long legs, and so most dresses would just not hit me at the right spot, especially at the waistline. A lot of tall women know exactly what I'm talking about. They're just not practical. Yeah, they look maybe pretty and flouncy, but then you have to wear like high heels with them, or you have to wear these like special fancy shoes. And if I do go out to like a fancy place, like we were at a wedding this summer, I bought a really nice skirt. Like, I would buy 2 pieces, so I buy a nice skirt and a nice top. At least then it fits me in the exact correct place. And you can wear each piece again, rather than spending so much money on a fancy dress for a wedding. I now have a skirt that I have worn a few times, and I have a top that I've worn a few times after the wedding. Speaking of, another clothing item that I've stopped buying are high heels. I got rid of most of my high heels. I think I have still like 1 or 2 in my shoe collection. I don't buy them anymore because I never wear them. I hate high heels. I hate wearing them. I mean, yes, they may look nice, but I feel so uncomfortable when I wear high heels. I feel like I can't walk properly. My feet start hurting, and I know a lot of women have that same issue and they just suffer through it. I'm just like, hell no. And another thing that I stopped buying is hyper trendy anything in the fashion world. It's even sometimes for home decor things, you know, some trend will pop up and it'll be like super in and everybody's wearing it, and then that season passes and the trend is over, and it's like, you're never going to wear that clothing again. For like a home decor item that I think was like really trendy is anything pineapple related. Why? So random. Like, now pineapples are in trend. I mean, that's fine if you have like pineapple stuff at home. I'm not like ragging on you, but I don't get it. The weirdest things get trendy. I think now, like an example I can think of right now in the fashion world is bike shorts. Can someone explain that? Like, they don't look good. I'm sorry. Like, that is my opinion. You're allowed to have yours. If you have bike shorts that you want to wear, are great. Are you going to be wearing those bike shorts like next year, next summer, the summer after? Like, probably not. You know, especially with fast fashion, they are really good at making those trends super accessible really quickly. So you'll see like a celebrity wearing something, and then the fast fashion world will copy that and they'll get it out to their stores right away, and it'll be like super cheap to buy that thing. You know, the fast fashion industry is a huge pollutant, so much CO2 emissions, and it creates so much waste. I just do not buy trendy clothing anymore. I don't even buy a lot of clothes anymore, but the things that I do buy, I really think about them, and I go shopping when I need things. I don't go shopping just on a Saturday just to go shopping. I just do not do that anymore, especially with like hyper trendy stuff. I just do not buy it. I don't care. Maybe I'm not super trendy. I just wear what I like, and I wear really boring basic clothing. I'm just not really into fashion. I don't need this giant wardrobe full of stuff. Like, that would be my worst nightmare. Sometimes I see people's like closet tours, and it's just like this huge like closet full of stuff. You know, some people aspire to have that and to have those many things, and some people might want that, but that is to me like the antithesis of what I want. I would like to have a closet where every single piece I wear regularly, where I don't have to spend a lot of time in the morning picking out outfits. Everything would go together. This is not like a material thing, but I basically stopped going out to eat as much as I used to. I just have become such a food snob. Like, I don't know, it's just because I like to cook, and I think I am a very good cook. And so with the food that I prepare for myself, I really enjoy the food that I cook. When I go out to eat at restaurants, I'm just often left disappointing. And I think, you know what? I could have probably made that food better myself at home. Of course, there are good restaurants, but they cost an arm and a leg here. You know, going out to eat in Switzerland is very expensive overall. And then you go to some place and you have this huge bill that you have to pay, and I'm just left kind of unsatisfied, or the service wasn't good, or the ingredients weren't fresh. I would rather spend that money on something else, or saving it towards travel, or we love to home entertain. I often invite friends around for dinner or like barbecues and stuff, especially in the summer. It's so awesome. I want to know from you guys, what is the things that you have stopped buying? How are you saving money? How are you consuming less? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications bell right beside the subscribe button, and turn on all notifications for my channel. That way YouTube will tell you every single time I upload, because otherwise you very well might be missing out on pretty freaking awesome videos by me. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you very soon. Bye.